Ariel Helwani here in Toronto for UFC 206 alongside Tim Kennedy, who meets Kelvin Gastelum Saturday night on pay-per-view. Wow, Tim, you are a popular guy, and I wish we had a lot more time to talk because there's a lot to talk to you about. Yes. What's been the reception like after last week? Here you are, Fight Week, a part of the UFC machine.
Yeah.
Have you felt any different?
No, the UFC's been awesome.
Okay. No issues at all?
None whatsoever. Strictly professional, on point, up on the operations side, taking care of me and everything that I need, my team, even going above and beyond. Logistically, picking up. I had some guys coming in that weren't like official corners, but they help them, in transportation from there. I mean, just nonstop, like a good promotion should. So they've been very helpful. The most humbling thing has been the feedback from the fighters.
Yeah.
Everybody here,
Yeah.
has talked to me. Every single fighter, and we got to fight Saturday night. So it's like nothing's changed from, conversations I've been having with hundreds of other fighters, which is, man, we just got to wait a week and then, we'll kind of move forward and you're going to hear a lot more from me and from George and from Kane and from TJ after our fights, but we got to fight first.
You didn't mention Donald in that group, and yesterday his comments were kind of viewed as backtracking a little bit and saying, I didn't know Bjorn was going to be there. I didn't know we were really getting it. What do you make of his comments? Were you disappointed in them?
No, I mean, Cowboy's his own man,
Yeah.
and
Have you talked to him privately?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do you feel like you're on the same page?
Yeah, he's great. He's awesome. He's an asset. He has a very plain way of speaking, which is endearing and honest. Since the announcement, I mean, there's no way I knew, George knew, Jim knew what the response was going to be. But TJ didn't, Kane didn't. Nobody realized how massive this was going to be and how quickly it was going to be that. With cease and desist letters from other lawyers and other Dana White, kind of berating us on different platforms. Thousands of emails and text messages from former fighters and current fighters saying okay, what do we do? How do we do it? That you can't prepare for, and he wasn't prepared for.
Sure.
So 100% understand and get it. We're still excited that we have his total and complete support, and figuring out. He's a busy guy and he's nowhere near done fighting. So we're still pumped to have Cowboy. And that nothing's going to change. He hasn't changed.
In a matter of moments, you're about to square off with Kelvin, and Dana's going to be standing there. Are you going to try to talk to him? Do you expect him to say anything to you?
To Kelvin or to Dana?
To Dana.
Oh. No, I mean, if he talks to me, awesome. I don't think, he's focused on the fight. It's fight week.
Yeah.
He's a sold-out arena, right?
Close.
Yeah, I mean.
Heard around 14,000, 16,000, which is great.
Yeah, that's 14,000, 16,000, butts going into seats with a room full of fighters, with two, is that going to be an interim title?
Yes.
The
interim of the interim.
Yeah,
I believe it is.
Yeah, well, with some potential title contention fights, he's got more important things to talk about.
One of the big sticking points, as you know, and I know you told my colleague Luke Thomas that he's a necessary evil, but it has been Bjorn Rebney. And Cerrone mentioned this, TJ Dillashaw told me this, that he wishes that maybe Bjorn was a little less confrontational, a little less aggressive with his words. Do you share that sentiment? Do you feel like you need to rein him in? Because you guys made a point of saying that he's not a part of the board, he's just an advisor, yet he's dominated all the headlines thus far.
All four of the five of us have massive fights coming up. He's dominated the headlines because we have fights coming up. That the voice is going to change. What he says, whatever. The voice of the association is going to be centric to fighters, kind of moving forward in the very, very near future when we don't have fights.
Okay.
Right now, it's just all two of them are in fight camps, and then we fight this week.
Sure.
So it's going to dynamically change. Bjorn is kind of adversarial, confrontational, caustic.
Do you like that approach? Is that productive?
That's who he is.
Right.
No, I don't. This is professionalism. This is about reshaping the sport, and we have to be above that. We have to be what it needs to be, which is an adult, real professional sport. And
do you regret the decision of including him?
no, man. We have to have that knowledge and that perspective and that intimate understanding of a promoter. We can't move forward without that. And there's only a few people on the planet that have that experience. There's like 4 or 5 guys and a gal. Like those are the kind of 6 promoters ever. So like,
are you ready to announce more names as far as fighters?
Yeah, after the Saturday. Yeah, after this fight.
What are the chances you get on the mic when you win on Saturday and say something about the association?
If I have a mic?
Yeah. You don't think you'll get one?
I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
I'm definitely going to be talking about Yoel and Michael Bisping. And then I'll definitely talk about the sport.
Okay.
Where we are and where we are moving forward to.
What are the chances this is your last fight?
I don't know.
Is it possible?
It's possible.
It's going to take a lot to get you back?
Yeah. I mean, it took a lot to get me back in the first place.
Yeah.
And then I was like kind of swindled, Not intentionally, obviously, just circumstantial. But that's gonna, man, there's only a couple of things that could get me back in the cage.
Okay. I don't know if we have to go. I think we do have to go. Okay, it got really quiet. I don't know if they were all listening to us. Best of luck to you. Thank you as always, Tim. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks.